What is up, y'all? It's the King getting snipes and the King getting carried. Today we got the best snipe filters for this insane mark crash and new generational packs. Let's get right into it. First, we got my favorite method, simultaneously being on 100 overall lowest, and you snipe but also go for the cards that are in the finals, like Victor Wembanyama. As you can see, it goes for about 17k, 12k. If you see one for like 5, 6k, you pick them up. Same thing for Josh Hart. It goes for about 12k, 18k. If you see one for the low, pick them up. And then you can sell those cards back, and you really want to go for the cards. Oh, okay, so that's about 10k profit I just made off of Julian Champagny. So you really want to go for the cards that are having their best games. You know, Jalen Brunson's low because his card came out, but you also want to remember Karl-Anthony Towns is having a great game against Wemby, and he is insanely low. So you could just invest, or you could just pick one up for the low and sell back right now. I believe his price should be going up soon. So this is definitely the best filter I like in the game. You do 100 overall, you just stay on here for a little bit, you know, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. If you don't see anything, you move on to, you know, Wemby, Julian Champagny, Josh Hart, Karl-Anthony Towns, and maybe even other cards, or if you could think of any, or any that have been going up, and see if you can get them and get snipes. As you can see, I just got Julian Champagny for 10k, and now I'm back on 100 overall filter. You want to spend more time on 100 overall filter, because that Julian Champagny was up for like 2-3 minutes probably, and I just got him. And 100 overall filter, if a card is up for 30 seconds, it's probably going to get bought. So this has more competition, but you know, Julian Champagny or Wemby or Karl-Anthony Towns or Josh Hart, those cards, you know, they're up there for a while. They're not going to get bought. So just focus on a 100 overall filter, and if it's dry for 10-20 minutes, you could hop on the other filters and just make sure to be quick with them. And if you want to see nothing, hop right back on 100 overall filter. This is definitely the best method I like in the game. And keep in mind, a lot of those cards are going to go up. You also got Devin Vassell, Jalen Brunson, and those cards were 20k for weeks, and now they're like, you know, 4 or 5k. So they could go back up again. You just got to monitor and make sure to know what cards are having the best games. Like a Dylan Harper, who is like 7k right now, but if I can see one for like 2k, pick them up and sell them back, or invest, which is a good thing. Invest in some of these cards and just sell them back later, because there's still at least 3 games left in the finals, and these cards will definitely go back up, especially Wemby. Wemby's gonna be the best one because they give us free cards for Julian Champagny and Brunson. They're not gonna give us no free card for Wemby. Y'all know 2k. But yeah, man, there y'all go. Oh wait, there's out of center 100 overall Western filter. 3 different ways of doing this filter. You could do censor 100 overall Western lowest. Now keep in mind, this is a huge mark crash, so this is the lowest the cards are going to be for the next week, and they will go back up. As you can see, Karl-Anthony Towns is low, which got cards like Donovan Clingan and Hakeem and Zach Edey and Kareem and Will Chamberlain, I'm pretty sure, and Marc Gasol. But there is 3 different ways to do this filter, and you go like this. And if you don't have much MT, only 80k, there is cards being put up here for 30, 50k that if you won't see on the 100 overall lowest filter, because not only is there mark crash, but even when there's not a mark crash, you won't see these cards on there because they go up for more than 30k. But maybe the best way of doing this, in my opinion, if you don't have MT to spend, minimum buy 500 and then minimum bid 100, and you could just scroll. I know the scroll seems kind of crazy, but trust me, I've gotten things on crazy scrolls. So this is a good way if you don't have MT. But if you have MT, all you gotta do is buy Marc Gasol. That's only 80k MT. So if you have 200k, you can only spend 80k MT on this Marc Gasol. Buy him because he goes for 80k, or if you can get him for a lower bid. And then you could scroll this Karl-Anthony Towns, and that's only 80k that you need to spend to go for all those cards. Keep in mind, Kareem, Wilt, and Hakeem are only like 120k. If they have a lot of badges on them, buy them. And there you go, man. You enable Marc Gasol, you only got this Karl-Anthony Towns to scroll. What I like doing is put a minimum bid, the lowest I can, and seeing what I could do, because maybe a card pops up for 95k and you have it 100k and you don't see. But because it's a bigger scroll, you want to put it over the card that's making your scroll bigger. So Cats for 97k, so I'm above 97k. There you go. I'm going for some cards, man, and just like that, 80k MT. I bought that Marc Gasol, and here we are. Now, as I said earlier, you could scroll a lot of cards and you could still get a snipe. As you saw, I got that insane snipe with a crazy scroll. So you could just enable Marc Gasol and do center 100 overall and have this crazy scroll. Not even that crazy, to be honest, man. So yeah, I mean, there y'all go. Just Marc Gasol 80k and go for all these 100 overall centers in the whole game. So there y'all go. Obviously, you got to be patient. But yeah, so Hakeem and Wilt. So yeah, a card like Hakeem and a card like Wilt, they're gonna pop up on here. Just don't get them. Invincible is another filter. My friends have been getting a lot of invincible snipes and stuff, but so that means it's going back and getting more consistent. But I really recommend not using this unless you got a lot of time, Because yeah, invincibles, I mean, there's like 5 invincibles dropping every week. But here's a rule I made up. When a card from a filter becomes less than 300k, that's when it will become consistent. All of these cards are 600k, 500k. So that's how you know it's not consistent. That doesn't mean its cards won't pop up. My friend got some snipes, and you know, you could wait on here for 30 minutes to an hour and maybe see one, but you could be on here for 6 hours and now you'll probably see something in 6 hours, to be honest. At least on a Friday, Saturday. Next up, we got dark matter lowest filter. Somehow the dark matters are still heating up and the filter's still going crazy. In my Discord, they be sending snipes and them getting dark matter snipes, and yeah, it goes. You know, you got Danny Ferry or Ricky Davis. These cards that go for a little bit more. Giannis, Yao Ming. Whatever the card is lowest, just put it under there and just refresh and see what you can get. This filter should be taking you the least amount of time. And this is also the least amount of MT. So there you go, man. Really recommend doing this one if you down bad at MT. You feel me? You should be having at least 7k. You know what I mean? I'm live as the video's going up right now, so make sure y'all pull up and click the link in the description for my new song. I'ma see y'all on stream.